Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the E25, the Tier 7 German premium tank destroyer. It's located on the southeast spawn of Empire's border, and it's under the command of Elirox of the B00YA clan. Game on. Well, if you've seen the previous replay, you'll know that this is one of the Entwicklung tanks. There were 6 of them, 6 designs in total, which were actually cheaper for the Germans to build. Not better, well, they were better in some ways, but they were cheaper on the whole. And that's why the Germans built them. They wanted to mass manufacture, and they found it easier if they could take certain steps. This was supposed to be the replacement for the Hetzer or the other tank destroyers that the Germans were manufacturing. It's extremely efficient design. Apparently no prototypes were made, but according to Alket, they built 5 in total, 5 prototypes. It's a 75mm gun capable of 135 alpha and penetrating through 150mm with standard ammo. First target comes into sight and he backs up to try and get a shot. He's landed in a Tier 7 game with Tier 5 tanks in it, and the T-67 takes a hit to the frontal plate, and another one. Now the premium rounds are capable of going through 194mm of armour, and he has packed 3 HE rounds as well. Now they're capable of 175mm of pen, but they only have 38mm of penetration. 175 alpha rather, I should say, and 38mm of pen. So not much in the way of pen, but they can do a bit extra. He's having a bit of fun shooting across the valley. Oh, that was a good one. Guy turned in, so yes, we can do some damage, but unfortunately the T-67 wanted revenge, and his 76mm has done 110. So, there's an Su-85 there. Now he's capable of doing a fair bit more damage. So it's a good job it wasn't him that got the shot in. Now, this tank destroyer has excellent mobility, top speed 65 kilometers an hour, very low profile, incredible camo, very, very difficult to detect these, which is why that EBR is probably having a great deal of difficulty trying to work out where we are. He's also got excellent aim and accuracy, as you can see. He's pulled back there because he was spotted. And we're waiting for him to go unspotted again before he can take another shot. Now it also has a 12... Whoa! Took a round there from the T-67. It's got a 12-cylinder Maybach engine, which actually drives it up to 65 kilometers an hour, and a very high DPM. But it's got a kind of underwhelming alpha and a very low ammo count as well. You only get 60 rounds of ammo. So you can't afford to waste it on blind shots or that sort of thing. You have to make sure each round counts. Well, you did fire a blind round there. It's quite easy for this tank to actually run out of ammo, especially when you're plugging away once every 2 seconds on the enemy. The standard reload is 2.88. You can see here that Elirox has got it down to 2.69. Which means you can fire very, very quickly at the enemy, much like the T-67 can. You're very quick firing, but you burn up the ammo so quickly. And that alpha is so low as well, it's only 135. You get other 75mm armed tanks which will do much more damage. But the pen is reasonable on this one. Now, it really is a hated tank for most people because it just lats away at you. It just shoots away at massive rates, and it's very difficult to spot until, of course, it's too late for you to do anything. Now he's auto-aimed onto that T-3485, who's obviously seen us, and he's firing at us, but he just hit the ground, and 2 shots he's going to be out the game. Oh, well, we lost sight of him there, and he's moved, but he will die, and he's gone. Okay, now we've got a Type T-34 coming in, but he's got less hit points to fly with. Oh, he spotted us. Not sure how he did that. It'll only take about 2 more rounds to get him out of the game, maybe 3. That one bounced off the side. You see he's backing up to try and get those bushes between him to use the bush mechanic. And the T-34-3, well, sorry, T-34-3, the Type T-34 has actually pulled back to avoid any further shots coming from that direction. He knows he's got backup coming. There's a T-67 on the enemy team. If they both go in there together, they might be able to overwhelm him. He's just checking where those shells are actually landing. They were aiming for the centre mass. Now the armour at the front of the vehicle is only 50mm, 30 at the sides and at the rear. It's actually fairly easy to pen, and it's so heavily packed with modules that it's very easy to hit something that's important. And he's got the kill. Okay, so he's going to change position again, just in case that T-67's on the way in. It doesn't look like they are. I think the enemy's actually gone back to their cap area. But there's only 4 left on our team, and there's more of the enemy. Yeah, I think several of their guys went back to their own cap area to try and save it. And they've now found that our guys are no longer here. Now, our T-67's moved up ahead of us. And he's spotting for us now. Seems they've got the west, and they did have the south end. Oh, we went over a rock there. But the T-67's found out there's nobody there. And our T-34-85M is about to go through the gate. So if he spots that T-67, and it doesn't look like he has, then he may have gone back to his own cap. In the meantime, our T-34-85 is still up on the ring road, so if the enemy does come in from that direction, we'll get an idea where they are. Now, this little tank destroyer is vulnerable to rams, but it's so quick and so maneuverable that, yeah, enemy tanks sometimes can come a cropper. They try to ram it. Plus that fire rate. Oh, okay, can get this guy now. One shot. That's all it takes. T-67, one shot kill. And he gets him. So 2 more kills, and now Elirox has got 4 kills. Oh, my God, he needs driving lessons, though. He's now the lead scorer, other than the T-67 on the enemy team, who actually did get 5 kills before he got wiped out. Okay, Elirox has tried to use the scenery to a good effect. Unfortunately, we need our T-67 to go and have a look ahead of us to see if he can spot the enemy. It's now 3 versus 3. The enemy team has an OI, a T-34-100, that's the constructed version, and their Grilla. Now, technically speaking, the biggest threat should be the OI if he's full health. And the enemy's got twice as many hit points as we've got. You can see Elirox trying to climb up this little ledge here. Oh, he's managed to do it. Now, can he get shots on these guys? Well, you can see the T-34 is pulled back into cover. And there he is. Oh, he's not in cover at all. Well, he was briefly. One shot to get the gorilla. That's 5 kills. If he gets one more, he gets the top gun. Blind firing to see if he can get that. No, he does have a large amount of ammo spare, so normally I say don't waste ammo with the 25. You need to conserve your ammo. Only 60 rounds, remember. There's the OI. This is the reason why, because if you get a tank which has actually got a huge amount of armor, you'll need that extra ammo. And oh, we can't get shot on him from here. That rock's in the way. He needs to go a bit lower. That's it. Now, can shoot the guy now. Unfortunately, that round didn't go in. Now he's got him side on. Now he can keep pumping rounds into the side of that thing. Just go a bit lower. Yep, got that one in. He's 2 shot now. 3 shot. 3 shot. Can't see him. The OI's there. There he is. 1 shot to get him out the game, and that's his top gun. He just needs to get position now to get the OIs. The last remaining enemy He's got 3 kills, 3 shots to kill him. Can do it. Oh, it's his front now, and that's just more difficult to penetrate, but he's doing it. This hill is working against him. No, not that one. Trying to go for the turret, which is tougher. I go for the main body. That's better. One more. Yes! And wins the game. That's a rude word. Well, I don't know if you saw it, but Elirox was so stressed out by that game. He actually said a rude word in chat right at the end because the relaxation was real and palpable. He got a first-class tanker in that game in the E25. He got a bruise medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He managed to get 8 in total, a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and a top gun for getting at least 6 kills. He actually ended up with 7, which is just 1 short of getting a Radley Walters. So let's have a look at the team score. Well, we can see that the highest damage was 3,178 hit points. The second highest damage was that constructor. Yes, the T-34-100 managed 2,764 hit points. And the third highest damage was the SU-100M1 on the enemy team, 1,226. When it came to kills, he got that one too with 7 kills. 5 kills went to the T-67 on the enemy team. That's one of his kills. And also that T-34-100. So he killed the 2 top scorers on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, he was the only player to get over 1,000. He got 1,107, whereas the next highest scorer was the T-34-85M on his own team with 762, followed by the 105 FH-18B2 on his team, who managed 725. He fired 43 rounds in that game, got 30 direct hits on the enemy and 27 penetrations. So he actually had 17 rounds spare at the end of the game, even after I said you need to conserve ammunition. He did get 3,178 hit points of damage, of which 706 were done at more than 300 meters. So a fair bit of damage was done at very close range. He did receive 6 hits from the enemy, only 4 of which penetrated, 2 non-penetrations. He was lucky about that because the E25 doesn't have very good armor. Most shells that hit it will go through. And unless you're lucky enough to have the shells hit the tracks, which apparently he did on a couple of occasions, then it will go through and it will do severe damage. 265 hit points of damage blocked by armor, 3 enemy vehicles spotted, 9 enemy vehicles damaged, 7 killed, and he earned 1,598 credits profit. Yes, I'm afraid his ammo costs were rather steep because he did have to use some premium ammo. And he actually got a personal missions payout in that one, so he actually took away 8,637 experience points altogether. So yes, palpable relief for Elirox right at the end of the game because he did it, and he didn't run out of ammo in the process. I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.